Hello everybody, part 2 of 626-2319 Black History Special. And today we're finishing our Black History Month video on Emmit. So now let's see the video, Till We're Free. Based on an FBI report on Emmit Till case. Justice will not be served until those who are unaffected are as outraged as those who are.
This your wallet? It's a white girl. Why you carrying?
So those two men you seen, except for the one with the overalls, that was this man right here is Roy Bryant. That's the husband of the woman that Emmit Till offended.
Pictures of white kids.
Hey, my friends.
You think he's as good as me, boy?
I'm as good as you are.
Higgis, hold that boy down. Let's grab them pliers. I got something for you, boy.
Let me see inside.
You know I can't, Mamie.
Mr. Rayner, open the box.
I have the paper.
That is Mamie and Louis Till, Emmit Till's parents. And in that box right there is Emmit Till's dead body.
It's right here. I simply can't.
Then fine. Get me a hammer, a crowbar, whatever it takes. I'm opening this here box today.
So sad.
Okay, I'll do it.
Mr. Wynn, sorry to bother you, sir, but I'm Bill Huey, a writer.
Yes?
I would like to pay your clients J.W. Milliam and Roy Bryant if they confess to what really happened to Emmit Till.
The jury already vindicated them.
So you know they're no longer in any jeopardy.
Why should they trust you, not some other reporter crawling all around here?
Well, I'm the one that discovered why Emmett's father was killed.
Hello, Mr. Huey.
I'm willing to pay them about $4,000 for the rights, if they tell me the truth.
So I'm guessing you mean $3,000 for them and $1,000 for attorney fees. Is that right, Mr. Huey?
Yes, sir.
And they just have to tell the truth.
I want a confession.
Hell, I never even asked them. They're innocent as far as I know.
Well, thanks, Mr. Huey, for letting us speak.
Sure.
I sure could use the money.
You're just looking for the truth, boys. Whatever that might be.
Now, are you sure the law can't try?
So these two, that's J.W. Bryant, that's J.W. Miller, and that's Roy Bryant. They are the two who killed Emmit Till.
Can't be tried for the same crime twice, J.W.
I'm not so sure about that.
Well, I am.
Fine, Roy. You talk.
Let's start. Emmett Till coming into your store with money. You ready, Mr. Hewitt?
Yes. Well, me and my wife Carolyn, we run a store that all the local cotton pickers buy from. There's groceries, meats, candies. We're real good to them, and they's real good to us. And everybody knows their place. And that little fat boy come from Chicago.
Go ahead, Emmett. Show them what you showed me. These are my friends from Chicago. They all white.
You ain't gonna make white friends down here.
Why? We as good as they are.
Who's that white girl?
Who? Her?
Yeah.
Well, that's my girlfriend.
Oh, Bobo, you fool. You ain't been with no white girl. You lying. You so crazy.
If you've been with a white girl, go inside and show us how you do it.
Come on, Bo. Let's put that wallet away.
I knew you ain't had no white girl.
Watch how it's done.
That boy's gonna get himself killed.
I don't feel nothing. That's just a beer belly. That all?
Oh, hey, Rose, stop that stuff, man. Oh.
How about a date?
Don't you touch me, boy!
No, baby, no.
Then that boy chased Carolyn to the back of the store, grabbing on her waist, saying she knows how to treat a white woman. Well, my wife was so scared, knowing she didn't have a gun underneath the counter, she ran out of the car to get her a gun. You know what that little nigger boy gone and did? Brother, he goddamn whistled at him.
You just don't damn do that, Mississippi.
Carolyn told J.W.'s wife,
Well,
Anita.
his wife and my wife, well, they're as close as we.
Well, anyway, I guess they didn't want us known.
But in a town like Money, ain't nobody keeping a secret from nobody.
Unless you're white. You fellas need a break?
Nah, friend, we just getting started. Well, I'll start asking around where this boy might be at so I can have a little talk with him.
Well, so as luck may have it, see, we was told that this little nigger was be over at Mose Wright's place.
Well, and we ain't ever been
No,
over
we
Mose
never been
Wright's
there.
place before that night, but I come up yelling, Preacher!
Preacher.
Preacher! You got them boys from Chicago?
Yes, sir.
Talk to that fat boy, the one that done the talking in Money.
That's the boy.
That the boy? Come on now, fat boy, get up.
Gonna be okay, Simmy. They just gonna try to scare me a little bit.
Go on, get back to bed, you hear? Go on now, boy.
When that nigga great uncle testified at our trial, stood up and pointed at us in court, well, he, or whatever that old man said.
From what I know, that's the first time that a black man had ever testified against a white man.
In these parts.
Let me tell you, that old boy, he's lucky he's on to Chicago.
He'd have been next.
Let's get back to the night you come for Emmett.
I will be right back. So back to till we're free.
Was anybody here with you?
No, they're just Roy and me that night. That's right, just me and Roy that night. Yes, sir.
What happened next?
I remember J.W. asking old Mose if he knew us. Smart old man. He answered right.
No, you give me those pants. You ain't be needing those, boy. Come on now. No, you ain't need those either. Get your shoes on, boy. I ain't got all night. I see you over there. Roll on over, get to sleep. You hear me? Now, you recognize any of us here?
No, sir, I don't know you.
How old are you, old boy?
64.
If you won't live to see 65, you ain't recognize any of us here.
I'll be right back, everybody. Sorry everybody about this video, I skipped some parts.
Come on, boy.
We'll pay you whatever you want. Just release him.
Go on back to bed, woman. Mind your business. I won't hear them springs.
Please. What will it cost to make this right?
Well, you can have what we have.
Well, how much you talking?
Oh, please.
Keep walking.
No, please, sir, please. No.
But that boy wasn't even scared of us.
Yeah, he gave us no choice but to beat up
He's strong for 14,
almost
too.
full grown, as far as I can tell.
So, after you kidnapped Emmett, what did you do with him?
Well, we drove him to
We took him to a shed on my property where we could talk to him. We was just trying to scare the little nigger.
God, that hurt.
Now you will address me as yes, sir, and no, sir. You got that, boy?
You gonna learn respect, nigga.
Look at me, boy.
Oh,
Look at me.
God, that hurt my arm.
Never won't talk to a white woman again. You hear me, boy? Where's Roy? Roy, get on over here and show some dignity for your wife, you coward. Come on now.
Well, doing nothing ain't gonna make you a man.
Come on, boy. Get in there. You can hear it harder than that. You ain't never gonna touch a white woman ever again. Are we done now? You're pathetic. Look at me, boy. What you got to say for yourself now?
Just do what he says.
Too tight.
They gonna hurt you, boy.
Enough. Enough.
I ain't done nothing wrong.
Well, we were just trying to scare the boy. What could we do? We had to put the little nigger in his place.
Well, we really whipped that son of a bitch.
Well, I asked that boy one last time. Do you still think you're better than us, boy?
You still think you're the same as white people? I'm talking to you, boy. What you say?
That's it. Hold this boy down. I think you're having trouble hearing me, boy. Maybe this will help.
He can hear you just fine, boss.
Yeah.
Boss.
You still think you're better than us? Even after all this?
You ain't better than us.
Tell me it's better than you.
No. Ain't nobody better than nobody.
I think you're having trouble seeing me, brother.
Hold them down.
Oh, his eyes.
Just planning on scaring him and letting him go, that's all.
Well, beating up on him a little bit, try to put the scare at him, but he wasn't afraid of us. Not that he was showing. All right, boy. Let me ask you one more time. You still think you better than us? Yeah. God. What the hell, J.W.? He's better than us now.
Well, go on. Please continue.
Well, we drove around with Emmett trying to figure out what to do.
Where was Emmett?
Well, he was in the back of the truck.
How'd you know he wasn't going
Well, Roy was watching her to make sure he didn't.
That's some blood. That's some
Where's that blood
blood.
coming from?
It's a deer.
But hunting season's not.
And this is what happens to them smart niggas in Mississippi.
So I make Emmett carry a 75-pound gin fan, and the boy can barely carry it, and I make him lift it up in the truck. Right, Roy?
Yep, that's right. It's about right.
Well, by this time it's morning, and it's starting to get light outside, so we gotta make sure that nobody sees us and thinks we're stealing this fan.
So, next you take Emmett to the river?
Yeah, I make that fat little boy take off his clothes and tie some barbed wire around his neck. So I have that gun to that little nigger boy's head, and I ask him, "You ever been with a white woman, boy?" And that nigger looked up at me and told me he'd been with a white woman. So then I asked him if he still thought he was as good as I was for the last time. You know what that boy said? He looked at me and he said, "Yeah." Well, I had no choice, sir. I had to shoot him right up there on that hill. Then we just pushed his body over into the water.
Give me that there suit.
Y'all, whose shoe is that?
Emmett Till.
My wife used to ask me during the trial if you'd done it. I never wanted to know. I always told her no. What's she gonna say when she hears this?
Well, she's gonna say proudly that you got us off for doing something that don't damn mean nothing around here.
So, Mr. Hewitt, who gonna play us if you make a movie about our lives over this?
I don't know, Roy.
I hope it's Montgomery Cliff. Or maybe they get Peter Lorre to play you. Well, anyway, we done now? We gonna get the money?
We good. I'm just gonna need you to read and sign a few things first.
What have I done?
Well, John, Bill, we're heading out for some whiskey to celebrate. Y'all wanna join us?
Sure. How about you coming?
Nah, I better get writing before tomorrow.
Mr. Hewitt. I did a little research of my own.
You did?
On you. If you was the first to discover Emmett Till's father wasn't killed in action during the war, but instead was executed for rape and murder, how come you wasn't the first to write that story?
I didn't want anything coming out that would hurt the chances of J.W. and Roy from being found guilty.
Well, it got over anyway.
Well, maybe you're a good attorney.
I like to
Or
think
maybe
so.
white men killed a black boy in Mississippi.
When all this blows over, no one's gonna remember who Emmett Till was anyway.
Well, I would like to think that I am good at my job, too. Good day, Mr. Witt.
Look what they did to my boy. Hate isn't going to breed in me now, as it shouldn't have bred in the hate that killed my boy. Emmett isn't going to die in vain. We're going to have an open casket, Mr. Rayner.
Oh, Mrs. Till.
I want the world to see what they've done to my boy. I want them to see him as I see him now. The world is going to change because of you. I promise.
till we're free. Well, everybody, this is the movie Till We're Free, the movie about Emmett Till, and it's a movie about what happened to Emmett Till. So everybody, happy Black History Month. Happy Black History Month. And 626 out.